Hey everybody, welcome to Reverse Homesteading. Thought I would show you what's on my windowsill in my kitchen at the moment. Yep, it's sweet potato. I have planted them outside and allowed the slips to, the slips are the bits with leaves on, allowed the slips to run, and that's fantastic. And I got sweet potato, but it attracted rats because the sweet potato was above the ground somewhat, and yeah, I don't want to do that again. So here in Melbourne, in the suburbs, we don't have a crazy rat problem, but I just try to keep down things that, yeah, just don't do things that I know will attract the little critters too much. Hence the way I do my compost. So I'll link that in the description if you want to know how to keep rats out of your compost. Right, these little ones are growing some really healthy little roots. They've been here for this one about 3-4 weeks. Sadly, most people say normal potatoes as well, but sweet potatoes are harvested by the big supermarkets growers. Most of them, I've heard in Australia, they're harvested by putting Roundup or herbicide on the leaves on top, and then it's easier just to dig up the roots, which is horrific, really, when they're so easy to grow at home. Look at these little ones. The leaves are actually growing from the base, so I'm happy for them to grow from wherever they're going to grow from. Once they're done growing, they'll be sort of up and around my my window blind. Not sure how I'll secure them at this point, but I will have a go. And yeah, they're the ones that I want, so I'll have to rip these off the sweet potato, once the slips are really long. Towards spring, summer is when I want to have them planted in the garden. But before then, I have to rip them off the potato and put them back in fresh water. Sorry, this water looks a bit gross, but this one just keeps shedding stuff in the... Every time I change the water, it just looks the same. So you want these little slips to be growing roots of their own without the sweet potato. So the sweet potato would go in the compost or whatever your system is. This one's getting little bumpy bits. You can see on the top. So it's starting to bump up, so it'll be growing slips soon. And this is a purple one, which is apparently very good for you. I only put it in there about a week ago, and it's been much faster than the others to root, so I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's got more of that good stuff in there. And this is the one that's been in there, excuse the old containers, but just reusing things. This one's been in there the longest, and it seems to be doing the least. This is just a normal orange sweet potato. The other one's a white sweet potato, the first one I showed you. But today I noticed it is also growing slips and leaves under the water from the base. So I'm happy for it to do whatever it wants to do. There's some more leaves growing above the waterline. But yeah, these poor little things have been abused in their original life somewhat by modern farming practices. They just came from a normal supermarket. I didn't buy them organic. Yeah, that's my point of growing organic at home, because it's cheaper. Yeah, but anyway, that's my little sweet potatoes on my windowsill. I turn them around every day or two so that the little leaves can get some light and hopefully get some leaves on the other side. I'll update you once they're a bit further along. Thanks for watching. Hope that was helpful. Hope you're having fun in the garden, and I'll see you next time.